What's up, everybody? Welcome to Hammerdown Motorsports. Behind me, we have our 2019 Ram Rebel project. And as you can see, this is no ordinary Rebel. This thing's definitely got a whole lot done to it, and we're about to do something more. I wouldn't say this is necessarily a mod, more of an accessory, but definitely a necessary accessory for what we've done to it because, well, at this point, it's very hard to do some of the functionality that a stock Rebel would do with all the modifications that have been done to the truck. So with that being said, let's go around back and check out what we've got for the truck today. So if you guys missed the last episode, we did put the TRX tow hooks on the back, looking absolutely awesome. Even though we haven't had an opportunity to try them out just yet, I mean, they've only been on for about a day, and we actually have to go out and play with this thing a little bit. I did wash it, but it seems to be sand just coming out everywhere. Because, well, when you're on the sand, you just got to have some fun, and it ends up getting thrown up into everything. But that's just kind of the nature of the beast when you have an off-road vehicle and you want to actually enjoy it. So let's open up the tailgate here and see what we got. Actually, before I do that, the reason we're doing this today is because of the 6-inch lift. Now, being that we lifted the truck up 6 inches, our hitch is now up 6 inches. And if you guys saw on the last video, I have a straight shank solid hitch, which actually works really well if your trailer height is good with the hitch height, which ours currently is not. I actually hooked up my utility trailer to this, and the back of the utility trailer was almost hitting the ground. So not exactly a good situation. So we are going to remedy that today with our brand new product from our good friends over at Bulletproof Hitches. So I could tell just by the weight of the box that this thing is a heavy duty unit. Also, you could see, let's see what part of the box to set it on. Oh. All right, here we go. All right, so we've got the 2-inch shank, which is our factory shank for this factory hitch that's on the truck. Then we have our model, which is the heavy duty one, which is good for 22,000 pounds. And they have ones that go all the way up to 36,000 pounds. And being that we are a 6-inch lift, we're gonna require a 8-inch drop just due to the measurement. It's on their website on what your measurement's supposed to be from the bottom of your hitch to the ground for what size of hitch that you actually need. And I measured it out, and we're gonna need the 8-inch, so this is what they sent out. So let's get the box opened up and see what we got. All right, so we have our invoice here in the box. Over here we have our hitch pins. We have our pin, which I believe is for this piece here, which allows us to put the hitch up and down for different heights. Let's kind of get all this stuff. There's another pin right here. Get all this stuff here out of the box. I think that might be attached to something much bigger. It seems a little bit heavy. All right, look at that. We've got quite the unit here, that's for sure. All right, that makes sense why I couldn't just pick this out of here. This is all part of the main hitch assembly. Let's pull this guy out of the box. This is honestly a little bit tough to do one-handedly, but let's get the hitch out of here first. I think I need to eat my Wheaties, or this thing is, I'm not kidding here. Wish I had a scale in front of me, but that is a solid chunk of steel, I'm not gonna lie. Let's get this hitch out of here. And you can see how heavy duty that thing is. This is a solid chunk of metal. And yeah, I could definitely see this towing 22,000 pounds just by the judging of the construction of everything so far. And in here, we've got some more goodies. We're gonna have to open that up. I think that's our locking pin. Then we just have this little package as well. I'm gonna open these up and we'll see what else we got. All right, so on our hitch assembly itself, the ball, we do have a 2-inch ball on this side, and then you can flip it over for a 2 5/16. So if you got a heavier duty trailer, you can just flip that around, or if you want to run your utility trailer, that's usually this guy right here. You can see that the coating on this is really nice. It's like a textured powder coat. So one thing they did recommend too, and I believe that's what's in this package right here. And here we have, this is their anti-friction grease. So what they recommend is you put this on the ball before you actually tow with it, just so you don't have this coating getting damaged. And it's gonna basically put a protective layer between your hitch ball and the hitch on your trailer. and then you'll be all good to go as far as that goes too. Also, they said if you do end up having a nick or something in the powder coat and you end up having a little spot of rust or something like that, you can apply some of this as well to protect that. And it's also black, the same color as our coating, so it's going to keep everything nice and new looking for a long time to come. And with that, they did end up giving us 3 tubes of this. So I'm going to put this in the glove box of the truck just so we always have that available. They also include a checklist, which is signed so you know exactly what you're getting in the kit. And then over here, we got some more bubble wrap to cut. Oh, I see some keys. Oh yeah. Check this out. So now we have a heavy duty pin with a locking mechanism on it, and then we have this nice protective rubber cover that's going to go over top to protect it from any of the elements. And then we're able to secure our hitch pin so we don't have anybody trying to walk off with our brand new hitch. You can see this is a very nice finish on this pin as well. Grab our keys here. Stick that guy in there, twist, and then we have our pin released. And to put that back on, just kind of stick it on the end. That's the unlock position. Turn the key, that's the lock position. Pull the key out, and everything is nice and secure. So now you can see we have everything laid out here. Basically, to put this thing together, it's very simple. This part is going to go into your hitch itself. You have 2 different positions that you can put it. That's going to be for our locking pin. And then you have these pins as well, which are going to lock in our hitch ball assembly on our desired height. And then we're just going to put these in to secure them. But being that all you have holding these pins in are these retainers, you might want to just pull those out and take your hitch ball and put it in the ram box when we're not using it, just so we don't have anybody just wanting to help themselves just to our hitch ball, because this thing's not a whole lot of good without anything to hook it to. So just a little bit of security, I think, might go a long way, especially if you're parked in an area where people like to help themselves to your stuff. And we also got this nice Bulletproof Hitches sticker. I'm not entirely sure where this is going to go just yet. I'm thinking it's probably going to go on the lift. That's kind of where I've been putting all the stickers. I've been thinking about putting stuff on the back window again, but you never know with these back windows. This is the second one already. I've been kind of just keeping it clean because, well, if you have to get another window installed, you don't want to have to put all new stickers on again. So now that we have everything unboxed, we can flip the tailgate back up, get all of our parts and pieces kind of lined up, and we can install this into our hitch and kind of put everything together with the pins and see how everything looks on the back of the Rebel. So first off, we do have our hitch plug. Just gonna pop this off. I think I'm just gonna put this in the ram box for now, because otherwise it just kind of sits up on top like this. Doesn't really look complete to me. So then, gonna slide in our brand new Bulletproof hitch. I'm gonna put it in on the farthest setting inward. Then we're gonna get our locking pin and our key. Gonna unlock that. Slide our pin through. And then you do have 2 holes also on that pin. We're gonna install our hitch pin like so. Okay, lock is secure, key is out, dust cover is on, and that's our main structure. Now we're gonna grab one of our other pins and our hitch assembly itself. Now the sticker is actually the right way with the 2 5/16 ball up, which would be the one that fits my race trailer and my camper. So I kind of just, for aesthetics reasons, want to have that one up, but I probably will be using the other one more recently when I do use my utility trailer. But let's put this one probably midway. Get our pin installed. We'll grab our next pin, slide that in there just like so. And there it is. We have our hitch assembled and installed. So here it is, everybody, the finished product. And you can see we are fairly close to the ground, not terribly close, but you might be able to get away with a 6-inch drop hitch. Obviously we did a 6-inch lift, so naturally a 6-inch drop hitch probably would have been okay, but you never know how big you're gonna go, and we want to have a versatility to be able to go a little bit higher if we have to, because currently we do have 35s. We may go to 37s, and that's where this 8-inch is really going to need to be coming into play. But all in all, I mean, you can kind of see here, we do have plenty of clearance there. We're not going to have any issues driving down the road with this thing. Just if you're going on maybe some steep inclines or something like that, you might want to pull this thing out so you don't end up scraping it. But I really like the way this thing is looking so far. It definitely is super heavy duty and definitely is a welcome addition to this truck, especially with the lift kit. And it's very nice that I can actually tow my trailer again, because the angle that it was at before was definitely not very usable. Also here, if you see on the box, if you check out bulletproofhitches.com, they do have some accessories for these hitches as well. You can see that shackle extension right there. If you're doing more kind of off-roading and hooking up slings and whatever, you need to tow with something like that. It will hook on the same way that the ball will hook onto this hitch as well. And you can see, I guess it's kind of hard to see on camera, but you can see how far it is off the ground. So you do have a whole lot of options for height, and it's absolutely a huge piece of iron on the back of this truck, but this thing can definitely do the job. You can tell just by how heavy it is, and 22,000 pounds, that's a whole lot more than this truck's ever going to tow. But we do have the Cummins up there on the hill at 3,500, and that one does a lot of my more heavy towing and long distance and all that kind of stuff. But I definitely do like to pull trailers around with this truck a little bit more short distance, and now we're able to do that with our brand new 8-inch drop hitch from Bulletproof Hitches. So there it is, everybody. We have our brand new piece of jewelry for the back of the truck, and even just to drive around with the hitch in the back of the truck, it makes this thing look so much more heavy duty. This thing looks like a monster, like workhorse now, with this huge piece of iron sticking out the back. And definitely the high quality of it makes this thing look like it suits the rest of everything that we've done to this truck. So a big thanks to Bulletproof Hitches for sending this thing out. I can't wait to put it to work. We're definitely going to be doing a whole lot of hauling with this hitch and definitely putting it through its paces. So I can't wait to try it out. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And as always, keep that hammer down.